example problems from section 7.2. So we're assuming the switch has been closed for a long time, and then it opens. We want to know what happens to the circuit. So step 1 is to find our initial voltage. So when t is less than 0, I have 24 volts, switch is closed, and I have an open here, right? 2K, 10K. So I can find that voltage in many different ways. I'm going to use voltage division because it's really quick and easy. So V, voltage is the same as the voltage across here, is 2K over 2K plus 10K times 24. And that's 2, right? 4. Yeah. V equal 4 volts. So that's my initial voltage. We can call that V0 if we want to. That's our initial voltage. All right, the second thing we need to find is our tau. Remember, tau is for after the switch opens. So my tau is 4 micro, 2K, and 10K. So the switch is open, and we have an open there. Tau equals RC. Well, the 10K is not doing anything, right? Because it's not in a complete circuit, because the switch is right here, and it's opened. So that 10K is just dangling there. It doesn't count for anything. So our only R is the 2K. Our capacitance is 4 micro, and we get a tau that's equal to 8 milliseconds. So now I can write my equation. V of t equals V naught e to the minus t over tau, 4e to the minus t over 8 milli, 1 over 8 milli. I can make that look a little bit nicer. I can write V of t equals 4e to the minus 125t for t greater than or equal to 0. And that is our answer there. So let's take a look at this problem. In this one, they've given us the initial voltage, so we don't have to calculate that. We just have to calculate our tau. In fact, they've only given us kind of a half circuit. So all of these resistors are connected to that capacitor. So we need to find equivalent resistance and include them all. I have 6 in parallel with 3, and I have 8 in parallel with 8. So I can redraw this. Like that. This is 0.25 farads, 2 ohms. This is 8 in parallel with 8. Anything in parallel with itself is half the value. This is 6 in parallel with 3. So that's 18 over 9, or 2, right? Did I do that math in my head correctly? I think I did. 2. And now all those are in series. So my tau is 2 plus 4 plus 2 times my C. So this is my R and my C. My tau is equal to 2 seconds. So again, just plug it into your V of t equation. You have your initial value, 20, e to the minus t over tau, which is 2, t greater than 0. You could write that as minus 0.5t if you want. I don't really care. Minus t over 2 is fine with me.